Hey everyone, welcome to this weekend Sidereal Astrology forecast. This is for October 7th through the 9th of 2016. I'm Athen, and this channel is about using the actual constellations in the sky known as Sidereal Astrology. If you are new to the channel, be sure to check out the link down below for more information. Alright, so this weekend we are in the first quarter phase of the lunar cycle, which means it's an integration time, a time of challenging ourselves to move things forward. We had a new moon about a week ago in Virgo, which has been about these new things that we can be improving in our lives. And I think, as I've been saying, fundamentally improving ourselves, working on our personal development, perhaps our routine, our diet, our regimens, our work. These are great things to be focused on, but whatever it is, seeing that things do require this analytical approach. They do require working on the details in order to cultivate them. And I think it's a great weekend to continue to focus on things in that way and to strive for that improvement. In fact, there's a lot to learn about this with Jupiter. There is possibilities with life that is unfolding in this lunar cycle, but it's about working on the details to cultivate them. All right, so this weekend the moon's going to be in Sagittarius, emphasizing the fiery side to life. And this is after a watery past couple days coming out of Thursday, where the moon was in a fucus. So that was a deeper time. That was about perhaps fears and things coming to the forefront for us to transform them. And that's what Sagittarius is. It's the transformed energy that comes after the transformation process. And so it's like the butterfly, right? Out of the cocoon, we have this top-down view. We can see where we can expand our horizons. We're willing to expand our horizons and to tap into a bit of that adventurous spirit of life, because this is really the spirit of life, of pursuing that purpose and direction. So I think it's a great weekend for that, expanding your horizons, whether it's through philosophy and learning, which is more of the internal approach, or quite literally going for a walk, hikes, maybe doing some travel, depending on your personal chart, could be accentuating that Sagittarius energy. Now, the first quarter is about the integration. That's the challenge, and it's because these two signs, Virgo and Sagittarius, are very different from each other. Okay, obviously the fire of life, the passion, is very different from the improvement and the routine and the day-to-day stuff. So that's the challenge, is how can we implement a bit of this passion in a healthy sense, a bit of this open-mindedness into the everyday experiences, and also a bit of this personal improvement into the life path, into the fiery passions of life. And so by doing that, I think it can integrate these two energies, and it can be a very constructive weekend. All right, so that's the placements. Let's go and look at the aspects. So on Friday, we do have some collectively challenging aspects, mostly just the Sun squaring up to Pluto, because the Saturn squaring up to the North Node is not so personal. This is a bit more under the surface, but let's go and talk about this one first. This is the fact that the life path for all of us collectively this year has been towards learning about our self-expression, what it is we enjoy in life, and to pursue those things that we enjoy and are an expression of who we truly are. Now, with the square from Saturn, it's saying patience with this, all right, to take it nice and slow and to build things in life because it really matters and because it's based on truth and openness. So I think it's a great day in particular, and going into the weekend, to have a bit of space, to have a bit of patience towards the life path, whatever that direction is. I do recommend for this one to check out your weekly if you haven't already, because then it does make it quite personal with the houses. But just in general, I think taking things nice and slow, seeing the big picture, and having that patience there. All right, so that's going to be Saturn squaring the North Node. Now the Sun squaring Pluto, this is a bit more on the personal side of things. Pluto is the planet that really brings up the ego. In other words, brings up where we do have fears. And because of those fears, we may want to control things. And so that's where Pluto can become very intense the more we get involved in those ego needs, those ego fears, and we identify with them. So on Friday, I think it's a great day to take a step back, to be aware of if there are any fears or any feelings of wanting to control things in our lives, and see where it's coming from, and to do that transformation, because this can be an excellent day for change, an excellent day for breaking some old patterns, some old cycles in our lives, which is what Pluto ultimately does. And as we align to that, then we're the agent of change, and the change isn't happening to us as much as it's we're making change with our life. And I think a great way of doing that is with focusing on, again, personal development, which is the Virgo quality, which is where the sun is, and also too with the changing of our belief systems. And this is where Pluto has been helping us over the past many years, is to change our belief systems, to see things in a new light, in a new perspective, and letting go of old limiting belief systems and old limiting patterns that would otherwise inhibit us from seeing the potentials in life. Okay, but all in all, I think it's a great day for giving a bit of space and doing that transformation, and as a result, we could be breaking some old patterns there. All right, so that's Friday, the strongest energy. Then as we go into Saturday, that wanes, that sort of dissipates a bit. The moon will be going over Mars, and then in the evening going over that Pluto. So this is again accentuating that, yes, it is a motivating time. Mars is in Sagittarius. This is a fiery energy. There's a lot of passions. There's this, I think, collective willingness to expand our horizons. So I think it's a great day for that. I think moving things forward with a bit of patience and persistence. Again, there's a strong energy, especially with Mars and the sort of square up to Jupiter still. Taking it nice and slow, but it could be a good day for that adventurous spirit. And then in the second half, again, seeing where we can change our belief systems and really open up to what's possible. Because, you know, our belief systems is a sort of glass ceiling. You know, depending on what we believe, will allow those things to enter into our life. In other words, if we have limiting belief systems, it prevents other things from entering our perspective into our life. So it's a great weekend rather, to change this belief system, to see the open horizons, because it certainly is unfolding. All right, and then as we go into Sunday, that's when we enter into the first quarter phase exact. So again, it's all about this integration, and I think seeing how we can bring in that inspiration there into what is still a time of a slow and steady, detailed, and pragmatic approach to life. All right, so I hope you guys have an awesome weekend. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all on Monday.